Hello everyone, pkmnMasterWheeler here, back for another exciting session of King's Quest VI with my good friend Zero.
Hoi! That's me.
That's you.
That's me.
Last time, we got a sick magic map, as well as all this. A feather, a book, flower, mint, nightingale, poil, rabbit foot, a poem, a sentence that the game says is incomplete, and invisible ink.
Ooh, a lot of random stuff.
And, well, before I go anywhere, actually, I wanted to point out this.
The ocean appears calm,
Right?
but there's a dimpling pattern to the surface which indicates a strong undertow.
It mentions the undertow if you just look at it. And so, like, once again, we're past King's Quest games which said, you dare touch water, you perish, my friend. Although I guess part of the reason why they're being nice is... No, King's Quest V said you touch the water, you die, and there was no indication until you dove in and died.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah.
When you dove in and died in 5, did it mention the undertow grabbing you?
I don't think so, but there was rivers, not
Okay.
oceans, but it did mention currents grabbing you.
Gotcha.
There's just no way to know the current was too strong until you dove in. Huh. With that, let's
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Let's bounce.
let's bounce. Before we were unable to get any further into any of these islands, and we still have no way to climb those cliffs behind us, so...
Yes, but I didn't know you could climb those cliffs. Spoilers, Lyra.
And we don't have any way to get past the boiling pond on the Isle of Beast, so let's see if we
Alexander
can...
feels a strange pulling sensation.
Let's see if there's any way we can deal with these gnomes. So I definitely always knew were called gnomes, and definitely don't know that because this isn't the second time doing this. That'd be silly. Let's go this way.
Alexander hears someone
Honestly,
coming.
you always did know they were gnomes because I was the one who thought they were dwarves, and then you're like, oh, I didn't know they were dwarves. I thought they were gnomes or something.
5 fierce guards of the Isle we be.
And then I felt smart for 2 seconds in my life.
With ears and nose, tongue, hands, and eyes. Its nature cannot be despised. If man it be, then man it dies. Old Tom Troll, smell your smell. Do that which you do so well.
A gnome with a huge nose stands before Alexander.
Speaking of
They
which,
kind of look like dwarves.
kinda. Sniff it.
Alexander holds the flower of stench out to the gnome with
It's
the
like the new
jumbo
Bop It
nose.
game. Sniff it, touch it, taste it.
Tom Troll I am, that's all I'll be.
Hear it.
My nose knows all on land and sea. A flower of stench has washed ashore. A flower 'tis all, and nothing more. Listen, hark you, Groganor.
This guy has the most disgusting voice.
No, it's fine.
Please tell us more.
An odd-looking gnome stands before Alexander. He has incredibly huge ears.
I believe if you get the flute, you can also play it for them, but
Alexander winds the tin nightingale and plays it for the gnome.
What
with
does
the
he think it
monumental
is?
ears.
Not a man playing flute?
no, he's like, oh, men play flutes. That's still a man, and they still throw you in. it just lets you play it. It still kills you.
Oh. I like how it's like he doesn't notice the cranking of the gears. I can't.
That's fine.
A nose is not a way to
He like does a little
My
dance
ears
too, as
cannot
if he
be
like
told a lie. A
just really enjoyed the
nightingale is
music
all
so
there
much he
be.
like lied
No
for us.
man is near, and so say me.
Maybe that's the truth.
Taste grump grump that we might know whether friend or whether foe.
A squatty little gnome stands before Alexander. He has a huge mouth and a very long curled-up tongue.
What do we do, Zero? What do we do for the tongue gnome?
I was like wondering about this one. I'm wondering if it's the mint, but like because of what you said about the flute, I'm like I don't think so because he's gonna be like, oh, only the humans make candy or whatever. But like all we have left is stuff that don't taste really strong, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like the feather isn't gonna taste like anything. The rabbit's foot isn't gonna taste like anything. The pearl, like it's gonna taste fishy, maybe. I could see the pearl tasting fishy. I can see the feather tasting like a bird, and he's gonna be like, it's a bird. But or like the flower is stinky. Can you like reuse a thing?
I think technically we can, but the flower's not good. You do need something separate for each one.
Okay. Well, okay, I'm between the mint and the feather. Tell me, is the mint gonna kill me?
Is it?
Ew.
Let's try it.
Alexander holds
Oh my
the meat
goodness.
out of the gnome with the
If we die, it's
gigantic
Zero's
mouth.
fault.
Oh no!
Grump Flump
It's the
knows a
only
tasty treat.
food!
It matters not what others bleat. No danger is this one so sweet. Trilly dilly, use your hands. Is it beast or is it man?
A gnome with very large hands stands in front of Alexander.
What?
What's up?
He's just like, I like that. That's not sus at all. Random candy and...
Zero, what should we do for the one that touches things?
We should give him the feather.
The feather?
Wait. Is that the last sense? Wait, and then we have sight, right? That's it? The feather. Because then you'll be like, it's a feather.
Alexander holds the
Because the rabbit's foot has like that metal thing. It'll like be like, oh, a human made this.
My hands cannot be led astray. A man is here, that's plain as day.
Zero, how could you?
What? You didn't like it?
So say our hands, we act at the wizard's command.
Zero, how could you? Look what you've done.
But that doesn't make any sense. No,
But Zero, I disagree. I think this puzzle makes all of the sense.
The gnomes toss Alexander
Lyra!
into the sea for him to get his footing.
Lyra! You can't. Lyra! Oh my goodness. Am I wrong? What's more natural than a feather? What are you gonna say, like, the rabbit's foot? He's gonna be like, oh, there just happened to be, like, a rabbit's foot with, like,
Yes,
a
those
keychain
gnomes
ring
could
on
reach
it.
their senses.
And no rabbit attached?
Guess the gnomes couldn't reach a consensus. That's notes I haven't saved. All stream.
Alexander pulls out his...
How could you?
Alexander...
Yoop. Look on the bright side. Now we have
Alexander hears
stuff to
someone
cut from the
coming.
VOD.
Hey. But I'm so confused, like, the pearl is basically the same thing as the as the feather is just a part of an animal, so I'm guessing it's the rabbit's foot.
Yeah, I think the idea is it's the feather is just part.
Alexander holds the flower.
But so is the rabbit's foot!
Yeah, but it's a part that you're not going to feel on its own, on a bird. Like the rabbit's foot is at least a whole body part.
Alexander winds the tin nightingale.
I guess, but then you would have to, like, grasp the rabbit's foot tightly and hand it to him and hope he doesn't, like, touch your hand as he's feeling the rabbit's foot and not, like, realize there's no rabbit attached, you know? You're not, like, handing him the foot.
Yeah, but at least there's, like, a logic behind it. There's no way he's gonna, like, not notice that there's not a whole bird attached to your singular feather.
A nose is not a way to spy. My ears
Yes!
taste grump that we might know whether the
Alexander holds the mint out for the gnome.
Beans,
Grump,
beans,
grump,
the
nose,
musical
tasty.
fruit. The more you eat them, the more you toot.
use your hands. Is it beast or is it man?
Alexander holds the rabbit foot out for the gnome with the huge hands.
Chilly Dilly. I like these names.
Be all you mad? What aileth thee? A bunny can't trill merrily. A hare does not at all taste sweet. A rabbit here is all we greet.
Old Bill Batter, never fatter. Vision can resolve this matter. Look you now and end this chatter.
Alright, which we use on the vision guy.
Invisible ink?
You'd think the magic map would work too.
Alexander pours
That's not a
into an
question.
ink
Oops.
bottle over himself.
I guess I don't. Hold on.
By all that's beauteous, fair, and sightly, 4 morons do I sleep with nightly. There's nothing there at all, I
That
say.
bottle does not
Enough
look
of
like
this.
it has enough
Let's
ink
now away.
for the whole man.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Alexander did it. He's fooled the guards.
I see.
We did it.
We did it. We've successfully shaken the foundations of their relationship. Solidly built upon being able to rely on each other to sense the world. And now they're like, y'all are stupid and
Why are we confusing them? Because if we don't, they throw us into the ocean and we die.
yeah.
We want to get further into the island and see what there is to saw. Right, should we go deeper into the forest or off to the right?
Huh. Well, we gotta go into the forest. On the trail we blaze.
All right. Ooh.
They're gonna be divorced by the end of the stream, says Happy.
Ooh. Hopefully that's fine for the narrator. The
Gosh.
the
Why does
was that?
it sound like why does it sound like high pitched?
This player doesn't do some sounds well, and this just has a lot. It normally just doesn't do birds well. Like whenever there's like birds chirping, it's a bunch of these, but for some reason this whole place is just loud screeches. So
Oh gosh.
so what to do, Zira?
Oh, let's see. Well, that log has a bump on it that has a face, so
The fallen
I wanna
log is
look
a
at that.
good-sized knot or bump.
Oh, there's another face on that tree.
A large tree stretches knotted limbs out over the swamp. Part of the tree's trunk is shaped like the face of a dog. Why, it must be a dogwood tree.
Wait for it.
Dogwood tree. Oh my goodness, there's another face in the bog
Oh,
on that, like, that massive mold. Unless I'm just, like, seeing faces where they're not.
what massive mold?
There's, like, a massive mold, like, on the far right, like, coming out, and it kind of looks like a face to me. Like the mummy.
Oh, that's
A mushy swamp
In the sand,
lies just
yeah.
off the path. It doesn't look like very good swimming.
nope.
Well, I see nothing else to. Oh, wait, pick those flowers.
These at the base of the tree.
Yeah.
Milkweed thrives near the mucky swamp. Small bottles filled with milk grow on it.
Can we, like,
fruit.
touch the bump on the log?
The bump on the log does not look particularly interesting to Alexander.
Dog in the tree. I'm sure that won't cause any problems
Milk?
going up to the.
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush.
Milk bottles.
Apparently, the dogwood
Can you
tree doesn't
grab a
like
milk
Alexander
bottle?
standing that close.
This is gonna be a lot harder with the lag. Oh, the dog.
It's kind of funny. It's harder. But really, just what's happening is you're basically your inputs are going in late. So like you said, can we get the flowers? And I investigated them, and you said, wait, what about the bump on the log? Can we touch it? And I touched it. And then you said, milkweed. Then can we pick one?
And then, like, 5 years later, I'm like, oh, that's what happened.
Oh, that's what happened.
The dog barks.
Yeah.
Well, I see nothing else to do here.
I don't know. I'm sure the narrator was lying when they said the swamp wasn't good swimming. This looks delightful.
I'm noticing a really disgruntled looking twig standing in the middle of the bog that's slightly covered by your chat.
That is slightly covered by the chat, isn't it?
Yeah, but it looks like it can be interacted with.
Fills Alexander's mouth. He thinks that although he'd always wanted to try a mud bath, this is hardly what he had in mind.
Oh no, Lyra.
That's fine.
You. Lyra.
Tickets only. Next.
Do you ever get that sinking feeling?
You ever get that sinking feeling, guys?
Oh my goodness, the composer said, stick in the mud?
A stick
Ah!
in the middle of the swamp.
How could you do this? How could this happen to me?
Well, it just says there's a stick in the swamp.
Are you sure it's not Cedric?
Cedric?
Is that his name? The bird from the first game?
You mean the fifth game?
The last game that we played?
Yeah, the fifth one. I'm positive. I'm pretty sure.
What was his name?
Yeah, you were right, Cedric. I'm pretty sure he never got turned into a stick, though.
Yeah, but I think he was quite the stick in the mud.
Fair.
Did they, like, call him that one time?
Maybe, I don't know. Anything else you think we should do here, Zero? We want to move on.
Can we pet the puppy?
Alexander considers climbing the tree. And quickly changes his mind.
Methinks that's a no.
Considers climbing the tree? No! Pet the puppy! And quickly changes his mind. Let's go to the left.
Alright, to the left we go.
To the left, to the left.
Alexander is
Everything
standing
you
in a
own's in the
delectable
box to the
garden.
left.
Nestled in the bright green grass are colorful plants growing in orderly clusters. Some of their curious faces peer up at Alexander from the sides of the path.
Oh my
The
goodness.
garden ends at a speckled gate.
What's up?
I do not like those baby faces.
No, it's fine. It's not to like.
Unless Alexander is mistaken, those plants must be baby's tears.
They look... That cabbage patch looks rather plump. Baby's tears? I think it's the whole baby.
It's fine.
Is that lettuce growing in the garden?
Click on everything. Click on those happy tomatoes and the sunflowers. And those snapdragons.
Hold on, Zero. You have to wait for it.
Chilled lettuce.
Wait for it.
Iceberg! Oh my goodness!
Vines of sweet ripening tomatoes
Is that a
climb
pizza
up little
gate?
wooden posts.
Is that a little man? Is that a little Eggman? Like clinging to the wall?
There appears to be a hole in the garden wall.
Hold on, we can look at the dark.
Hole in the wall. Alexander sees a land that resembles a giant
A
chessboard.
darker looking tomato that's like really unhappy.
Wow, it really is.
Oh, it's a hole. That does not look like... I thought it was like a little man. It is a little man!
Wallflowers sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective.
Is this
of them.
Alice in
Alexander
Wonderland?
can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir.
Well, this is called the Isle of Wonder.
Oh. Zounds!
Zounds!
The snapdragons are awfully protective of them.
Darker tomato on the ground.
Alexander takes a close look at the tomato on the
I
ground.
don't know why he wants to get
It
closer
appears
to
be
the
darker than
wallflowers.
those on the vines.
What are you staring at there, boy? Go away, you rootless thing, you! Yeah.
Yep, that tomato is definitely rotten.
Can you hear the sound at all, Zero?
Not unless I open the stream.
Curses. That means you can't hear his voice.
Oh! Oh well. What, is there anything to be done about those vines on the side? Just because everything in this garden seems to have something to it. Is there something under the chat on the right there? There seems to be like a red chair.
Oh, there is a chair. Let me see if I can slide into the chat over for a second. Yonk. There is a chair. Oh, let me see if I can do anything with the chair, actually. Where is the game? It has a different logo when I think of it.
An elegant padded chair provides a cushy seat from which to enjoy the lively garden. Alexander would love to sit a spell. But
Happy's,
he's a tad busy at the moment.
invisible name is extremely funny now that it's like only on the side. Like this other chair. Isn't it wonderful?
Isn't it wonderful?
Can we try the gate?